I'm kind of assuming that we're going to have the awesome experience of whenever things don't go right, it's going to be Nick Holtz's fault. When things do go right, it's going to be Brian Callahan's fault. Was that the experience in Cincinnati?
Kind of like what we saw yesterday, as Brian Callahan was kind of just, for at least the start of his tenure there in Cincinnati, was kind of just a guy. Like, and that's kind of how it felt yesterday in the press conference. Is like, Nick Holz is just a guy, but on a game-to-game basis, I think the results are going to be, does Brian Callahan call the correct plays and are they working or not?
Nick Holz is, that might be the best way of describing it, is just a guy.
Sure.
Let's get ahead of the narrative you mentioned, Easton, that nothing that goes wrong with the Titans offense in 2024 is Nick Holtz's fault. I found it interesting that a head coach and a defensive coordinator and a coaching staff overall even has talked at length about, let's get some difference of opinion. Let's get some different ideas in here. And yet when asked about how his ideas have differed from Brian Callahan's, Nick Holtz's response is, actually, I feel like we're really like-minded.